Yo, what up? It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation, co-host Ali V.
What's going on, Sus?
Got my homie on the in the motherfucking studio. I don't think we ever interviewed Keyshia though.
No, this is our first time.
No, on the ones and twos.
Let me do the intro correctly. Keyshia Cole's in the motherfucking building.
That's so gangster.
What's going on, Keyshia?
I'm chilling like a villain. How you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm good.
Yes.
Yo, you came in all the way swagged out. What kind of shades are those?
I think they're Gucci.
I think.
Gucci.
So 11/11,
Reset.
the album.
Yes.
I heard 4 songs because they weren't all available. I don't know why they didn't send me the whole fucking album, but I heard 4 songs and I really loved it. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, I want to start like
Okay.
I want to start like this. R&B. I love R&B music. I feel like there's a lack of it in today's young youth society on radio right now. Do you feel the same way?
Nobody gives a shit about love anymore.
That's where I was going to take it. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Because I give a shit about love. Do I sound like feminine?
No. Just feel like you're in touch with your feminine side, you know.
Oh my God.
No, like people, I don't know. I think they just suppress it. They suppress the feelings. I mean, it's easier, I think, for a lot of people to suppress the feelings instead of going with the wave of feeling how you feel, like, you know.
I feel like it's needed. There's too much disrespect out here. These hoes ain't loyal type of records and shit, like, which is cool. I think those are needed too. But I feel like we need Keyshia Cole type of music out here and love. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the trap is just taking over so much. So that's why I want to know how you felt about R&B being not as existent as it once was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully we're able to do something about that, you know? But it's ultimately up to the people. I mean, you know, I feel like there's a lot of women out there that I relate to, that relate to me. So I think that they are going to be, they're going to have some great music to roll with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that really did put a lot into this album. I think they're going to love it.
What can they get different on this album than past Keyshia albums?
Well, for one, this is the longest I've ever taken to record an album since the first album I ever put out.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot because I wanted to make sure that the concepts were in place, you know, the music is intact. I got live instrumentation on this album.
Nice.
I made sure that everything that was written is going to be something that I can stand by, that I can say I actually feel like, even if I didn't write it completely by myself.
Mm-hmm. Were you single through the whole process of this album? Because I know single R&B doesn't come off as good as Heartbroken. Well, no, that was wrong.
No, sometimes.
You think
it
comes
just
off
depends
as good?
because you can be in a relationship and be still treated like shit. So,
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Once again, I sound feminine, right?
You're in tune with your feminine
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. So this is I think it's gonna be great though. I really do. This is, like you said, you listen to 4 records, and
Incapable was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I really fuck with that record.
I love that record.
I'm going to tell you which one I love. And I know it's not released on the pre-order, but that's because your listening session was yesterday. But Emotional. I love Emotional. There's something about that song. And you're one of the very few artists that can actually make someone feel what you're going through.
Did you cry listening to the record, Ali?
No. You know what's crazy? Keyshia Cole's one of those people where you feel like you could relate. Like you've been in that situation. So I feel like with that particular song, like I felt like at one point in my life I was in that.
You thought about it. You know how you can always know a great song is if in the middle of a song you just start like kind of fading and thinking about different things. That's a great song to me. Like something that I step away from the song. Like while the song is playing, thinking about something that happened in my past, or you know, just relating it to something. I feel like that's always a good indication that it's a great song.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about the song that you have with Remy Ma and French Montana. How did that come about?
Well, that song, You, right?
Yeah,
yeah, that's been out. That record,
super old.
Yeah,
it's like 4 months ago. But in today's generation, that's super old. Yeah.
If it came out yesterday, once your album's out, 2 days, it's over.
Super old. They're gonna be like, "What you doing next?"
I hope you have another album for next week.
I'm gonna try to get back in though, honestly. But You is, a great song. I think Vault is a great song as well.
Vault was tough.
It's on the pre-order. And Best Friend is a super amazing song too. It's one of the longest standing songs on the album. I've actually had that for over 2 years. Vault is one of the newer songs that Jeremiah wrote. That I'm really a fan of. I just love that song. There's something about that, the vulnerability, and did I say that right? Vulnerability, and that song that just makes me wow. It just makes me feel like I didn't even believe I sung that. I was like, is that me? Like, I can't believe I sung like that. Because I've never sung a song like that. And Emotional is one of my cousin's favorite songs. She's like, are you making that a single? I'm like, that's really ratchet, but I trust her ear, when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I think, we have Young Thug on the album, which is super dope. It's a one of the today's type of vibes, you know what I mean?
I was trying to click on that when it wasn't available. Is it when you say today, it's kind of trap?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like different. It's just not my style.
Okay.
Yeah. And Thug just came through and just killed it freestyle. He's so talented to me. And we have Khaled on the album.
On the intro, I saw that.
Yeah, on the intro. Then we have Too Short on the outro. Yeah, so we vibing, man.
Why that title, 1111 Reset?
Well, I kept seeing the numbers everywhere, and then I started to look the numbers up and the meanings of the numerology. And it's angel numbers, spiritually in tune with your destiny, and just understanding that the moment, whatever's happening at that time, is happening for a reason, and not just about certain things, like just trust the movement, like like they say, just like stop and enjoy the flowers, like what I'm saying, like this is that time. Then I come to find out that I was born at 11/11, like a few months ago.
Really?
Yeah, now I just see it and I be like, oh yeah, what's up?
So are you continuing with this love and hip hop movement? Keyshia Cole's in the building, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I think love and hip hop is a great. I've said this from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a great driver for music to sell your music, to sell. I mean, if you do it, I feel like if you do it correctly, you can use it, for a great purpose.
I actually now agree because of Keyshia, because of Cardi B.
Yeah.
Because K Michelle did it a while ago, but for a long time, in my opinion, love and hip hop was like, there was no real hip hop on there. It was like all the trash type of people was on there. And now it's a breath of fresh air to see motherfuckers with talent on here. So now I think it's because everybody watches it. It's obviously a great platform.
Of course.
What made you even decide to do love and hip hop? Because you're such a big brand, you could do your own fucking.
Well, I was gonna do
Keyshia and hip hop.
I was gonna do my own show, but then it was gonna take too long, and I'm already on a cast with like 50 million people, so I'd like show up 2 times a week, 3 times a week for like an hour, and I'm in there like somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm promoting one single, another single. I at least promoted 4 songs on that show from this album. So
strategic moves.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the contract. So it's like, like this is like a goal. This is like the goal. This is like what I'm trying to get accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like the music, the album, fans reconnecting and me reestablishing my brand. And that was just like the, object for me even doing the show. And I think I've accomplished what I've set out to do. And then also on the 23rd, I'll be singing Incapable at the reunion. So that's super awesome. And I brought out some dancers and stuff. And we just, it's going to be super amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say none of these new chicks is fucking with Keyshia Cole?
Oh, no. I try not to. I try not to go there, man, because it's like, it's a lot of room. It's a lot of space and opportunity for everybody to be themselves individually. I feel like, I think the problem is when we're out here trying to be like somebody else. I think that's the problem, like find your individual person, who you are, and stick to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they don't love you for who you are, then, I mean, you should probably find something else to do with yourself. But that's just, my opinion.
I agree. But who does Keyshia Cole, because I'm just saying this because I feel like you're a very talented singer. Obviously, everybody knows that. Who do you listen to in your car from like today's generation? Because I don't listen to anybody R&B wise. Well, Chris Breezy doesn't count to me. He's been around for a minute, but
yeah, true. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Is there anybody that you listen to in your whip?
Listen to Dreezy.
I like Dreezy.
I like Dreezy. It's a few songs on her album that I really fuck with, and I like SZA, of course.
SZA's dope.
Tamar's dope. Yeah. That's all I can think of right now. But for the most part, I listen to Faith and Mary and Case.
We on the same wave.
Yeah, all
we
the,
here.
Like when we were coming up, type of vibe.
Now, Tammy Rivera was on the show yesterday, and we
she
had
has a song out.
Yeah, it's dope. Oh, I actually like Tammy. I like the way she sings.
Yeah, I just saw it on the internet for the video.
I was surprised.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I mean, she could sing.
Yeah, I didn't know. When a lot of people approach DJs, I got to get out this mind frame because it's just not what it is nowadays. But when people approach me from other avenues before music, like athletes or television or something like that, it's usually the music has been trashed with my experience. But lately, it's just not that. So I got to start paying more attention.
That's good. You should.
Yes, but she was on the show. She was on the show yesterday, and I was talking to her about relationships, and I wanted to ask you your opinion. Yeah, because I need to get.
What happened?
What happened?
I don't know if you can help him, Keyshia. To be honest, I'm not sure.
You can help me. I'm not asking her for any help.
Go ahead. Say your story.
Well, first of all, I just want women's opinion.
Okay,
Keisha's
go ahead.
a person, a voice that everybody listens to.
You're right.
In your opinion, is there such thing as a loyal man? Because apparently, I'm a man and I ain't shit.
Who said that to you?
Every female that's ever dated me in the history of my life and career.
In your existence?
Yeah, in my existence.
Jeez.
In Keyshia Cole's opinion, first of all, is there such thing as a loyal man? And Allie, you could answer that afterwards.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
See, now let me tell y'all why y'all completely fucking wrong. Because I'm a loyal guy. So that means we exist, right?
But
you don't believe me?
Loyal in what what standard? Because I feel like you don't have to just cheat to not be loyal.
Oh well, what I'm talking about is cheating.
Okay. Well,
so what other versions of not being loyal is there?
I mean, talking to a girl behind my back, making her having conversations with her, conversing with her, whatever, and making me look crazy. Everything that guys would hate a girl to do to them. That's what I would say is not being loyal.
I'm a DJ.
Oh, that just
hold on.
Hold on. I'm saying?
Can I just defend myself real quick?
What I'm saying?
Nah, let me say something.
Right there is the problem.
Can I talk, guys?
Go ahead, go.
I'm a DJ. I've been very loyal. Never cheated on a girl. Now you said don't talk to girls and
you
make
know what I
it.
mean. Stop.
But I need girls to come out to the clubs. I need girls to come support me.
Yeah.
So if I was dating you, you wouldn't accept.
Yeah, no.
If I was dating you, you wouldn't accept that I have to at least give some type of illusion so they can come to the club.
Well, that would be established from the jump. That way, we don't even have to go further than what the conversation is there, because that's just now I'm setting myself up. If I don't like the kind of guy that I'm dealing with, then I probably should get out of it as soon as possible before it gets too deep, and you're emotionally involved with something. That's not cool.
All right, so y'all guys just don't think there's anything as a loyal man, period.
No, I just think it depends. Do I think I'm going to find a loyal guy, like a DJ, a rapper, a ball player?
He's about to shit on all of us.
I mean, just it's just clearly not the type of guy I want.
What kind of guy does Keyshia Cole want right now at this point?
Oh, God-fearing for sure. Understanding. We said loyal. Considerate. Supportive. Yeah, I think that's cool.
That's about it.
Does he have to make more money than you, or would you accept someone that makes
less
money?
No, he doesn't
than
have
you?
to. Or he can. I don't. It's either.
That's difficult for a lot of men, by the way.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why I asked. Because
what? That's not difficult.
No.
One of the reps, Adam.
Shut up, Adam. Adam, don't ask Adam, because we had this conversation before. Adam.
Men don't have to be. I feel like men need to feel like the man a little bit. They want to be able to support their woman and provide. If the woman is the money maker over him, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like some men take they're just not the man of the relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with somebody like you, it's probably hard to find somebody who's the man of the relationship in that sense. want to be the full-time provider because you popping out here.
Yeah, I mean, I've run into that problem where it'd be like, oh, you know, I don't work for you. And it's just like, I didn't say you did. It's just,
Are they ever afraid that you would write music about them? Like you'll make a song about them?
They're
Like,
probably counting on it.
I've run into that guy, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ego issue guy, for sure, yeah. You know, it's definitely not the kind of guy I want. It's lame. It's pretty whack. But I mean, once you get, you know, like in your 30s, it's like you don't look at things the same way anymore.
That's true.
Especially with a child as well, because you gotta think about him and who he's gonna have to get to know. So, you know.
What have you learned the most so far? Like with all your experiences with love and hip hop, with you creating this album, what would you say you've learned the most?
In regards to? Just
your entire life, you know, and dealing with certain situations.
In regards to love or financially?
I would say love.
Okay. I would say love that you have to really pay attention, because half the time as girls we find out things before we even like get too deep in the relationship. Like I was just saying to him, if you know that your guy is like the guy that you're dealing with is like a DJ and like he's gonna be talking to girls and like this is the excuse. You know I'm saying this is the excuse he's gonna give you when you ask him questions, when you bring up these things like, yo, why you still talking to these chicks? Like why you still conversating with these chicks? Like, okay, you knew what was the deal from the jump. Like, you know, I gotta invite these chicks to this club. You know, I gotta get them. I gotta have a packed club. What you tripping on? Like, do you trip when I bring you the money? Do you trip when I? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, if you have an issue with that and it means more to you morally to not be taken through those kind of circumstances, then get out. Don't go for that kind of guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think that we find out early. We just don't pay. We don't pay attention. We like it, you know. We like it, you know. Really.
Y'all are gonna hate me for saying this, but in my experience, now, ladies, don't be mad at me. This is just my experience. Ladies say they want a good guy. They say that they want Prince Charming. They say they want the knight in shining armor. But what they go after is fuck boys with tattoos and want to disrespect them and cheaters.
No, I mean, I would say we fall in love with
I'm just going off my experience with women I've come across in life.
I would say me, in terms of me, maybe Keyshia has a different response, but I say I fall in love with a man's potential. Like I see something.
Yeah, that's another
in
thing.
him.
Women think they could change these men, and when they don't get changed, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Well, well, my issue has been because I've come from nothing. That I feel like when I meet somebody that has come from nothing too. And I feel like it really must be something there because I know it's in me. So I connect on that level. But then they just don't be shit either. So it just be like, you know.
Nah, but Keyshia, real talk, if you had a guy that was everything you say you want, right? And he's very nice, he's charming, he's kind, he's caring.
Yeah.
I've heard girls say they want that, then after a couple weeks, they're like, this is fucking boring.
No.
Don't you need some drama to just so it could be some shit going on out here?
No, I'm not really. I mean, it depends. I mean, you don't have to be a shove over it because you care, or because you want to take care of your woman, or you want to rub her feet, or you care about you want to get her flowers, or you want to open the door for her, or you want to take her out to eat once a week or something like that. You want to go to the movies, you want to do something a little freaky and everything, and back in, you know what I'm saying. But that's just I mean, you can make it spicy like that. I mean, if you like somebody, you dedicate growing and building a foundation with that person. Like that's just, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with people. It's just like, I don't know what's wrong. But this music that I have, I hope it's going to, like, Volt is that is going to be a song that girls can play and a man can understand where she's coming from.
I'm trying to remember. Which one was the one? Was Volt the one? Because I was listening to it on the way down. Was Volt the one that you were singing that you want to be held? And
all the things that I want.
That record is tough.
Yeah.
That record is tough.
Yeah. Yo, I can't wait to go on tour. I can't wait to go on tour and sing that. I'm kill.
When do you plan on going on tour?
Probably top of next year. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna get my life together and make sure all my taxes, everything is situated and everything is worked out. You know what I'm saying? Everything like a chicken wing. And then next year, I'm gonna have everything situated, and I'm gonna go back out. But right now I'm gonna chill out until the album. They sit with it, they learn it, and everything.
You know what's crazy? And this is just like a sidebar. I bumped into you years ago in St. Martin's.
Here we go.
And it was so crazy because when the whole hurricane happened, because you were shooting your video, Heaven Sent, I believe.
I just want you to know she does not remember any of this shit.
She probably doesn't. Wait, no. I don't know if you were I just remember bumping into you in St. Martin's. Like, I just came across you. And when, for some reason...
It's messed up now.
Yeah, every single time.
I love that place. I just said that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So when it happened in St. Martin's, the first person I thought of was you. I was like, oh my God, I bumped into her.
Yeah, I love that place. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. I was so mad. I was like, no.
I know.
How did that happen over there?
I know.
That is cold. But yeah, no, that's beautiful. I love that place. And I was just telling my cousin about that, actually. Damn it, man. Yeah, as long as I didn't do nothing like I always have like good conversations, and they be like, I bumped into you like 13 years ago, man. You know what you did? I be like, man, I was straight out the hood, dog. You can't put that on me. Like, you gotta let me live, man. Like, you know.
Keyshia, I want to ask you a question because it's just relevant what's going on today. If you got offered $1 million right now to sing the national anthem for the NFL, would you do it?
Huh? Why you want to put me in it?
I just thought that was a great fucking question. I just thought of it.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's not nice, to throw me in there like that. Like, Jesus.
Negative?
Yeah, I'm going to go with negative.
Damn, $1 million.
Well, no, I mean, like my dad had asked me. He was like, because my dad's a trainer, he's a boxing coach, and he trains Andre Ward, which he just retired. Mm-hmm. But they're, back at home in Oakland, and he was like, he's having a fight. Do you want to sing the national anthem? He's like, you probably don't, huh? Like, and I was like, yeah, I think right now is a bad time, for that. And it feels weird to even, like, so much bad is surrounding it. It's just like, nah, I'm cool. I think.
Well, I wanted to ask you your opinion on that, and then we can move to something else, because obviously people know that, kneeling to the flags, fighting police brutality and fighting for equality. But there's so many people who are upset that, people are kneeling. And I just don't get it because it's for a good cause. Regardless if you feel like they're disrespecting the flag, but they vocally said that's not the case. So what is your take on the whole situation with Colin Kaepernick in the NFL?
Yeah, I think it's just straight racism. Like, I think it's just straight racism. If you have a problem with someone standing for kneeling for their beliefs, then I think that's just racism. That's my personal opinion, that I would think of that person as a racist, because, like, what else would be the problem? You come just throw a drink on somebody because they want to kneel? Like, that's a problem.
I agree. So what's coming up for the future of Keyshia Cole besides touring, besides the album? You know what I'm saying? What else is in the works? I know you about your money.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really been, in my mind, has been popping up, I want to do a clothing line. Like, it has been, like, it's something that is not going away. Like, I don't even be meaning to think about it. I just be coming up with random ideas in my head of, like, fabrics and, like, designs. And I'm like, why is this popping up in my mind? Mm-hmm. But I think that, and shoes.
Something you want to do, it's already, like, in motion?
In my mind, it's in motion, so it's in motion.
Didn't you want to do like a clothing line for your son?
Yeah, I think I had said something about that long, but the boy grows so fast.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Would you ever do any, like, movies?
Yeah, I want to do Little Shop of Horror. It's actually...
they doing a remake?
Yeah.
Damn, she knows more about this shit, and I'm in this shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, they're doing a musical remake?
Yeah, like they did... the one with Mary and Queen Latifah and Neo. Remember they did that whole vibe on like NBC or something like that?
Yeah, but that wasn't like a movie really released.
No, it wasn't a movie, but it was like a what do they call it? Like a play?
Broadway
like
musical
studio,
or
something? It's like Broadway musical, but they shoot it in studio. Yeah. That's how they're going to do it.
Oh, so it's not going to be...
Same way.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like a remake of the film from the 80s.
But that was a Broadway, like, musical.
Yeah, it was. But they made it into a classic comedy movie.
It was still they shot it in the studio.
It was dope. Who was in that shit? I forgot. Rick Moranis, Tisha Campbell. Yeah, that shit was dope. That would be dope. I would love to see you in that shit.
I would love to live in that moment. I would just, like, die. Like, not die. But, I would just really, like, pass the fuck out.
Who do you want to play?
I don't even care. I just don't want to play Audrey. Like, Audrey is like...
Damn. Oh. I was just about to say, you want to play Seymour's girl?
No, I'm cool. I don't want to play her. I'm already stupid enough in love as it is. She was just retarded. Oh, Seymour. Oh,
That's how girls act to me every day. All right, listen.
All right.
Now, Keyshia,
I set myself up.
I'm not asking for me. I'm just asking for the community. Are you dating right now?
For the community.
For the people who's listening.
Is that
for the community? That was bad.
That was bad.
For the listeners.
For the listeners.
For the people who are interested in
like
the
I'm
Keyshia
like,
Cole
what
brand.
community? You know, like it's Oakland or where is it? Like New York? Is it like what community? Okay, that was hilarious. Yeah, I'm single, but I'm not looking to date. So I'm chilling right now. Just trying to get my life together. I got an album coming out.
Yes, let's talk more about that.
Yeah,
you
I got like an album.
this.
I like the album is out now. Literally.
All right, so 11/11 reset. You know what I'm saying?
Vibes.
It's vibes. It's fire. It's out right now. Just real quick, tell people again what they should expect from the album. You know, reiterate.
Yeah, well, I think that you guys are going to love it. And, you know, I never try to put too much on it because I want them to take exactly what they get from it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to try to persuade them to do or think any kind of way. I want them to feel it. And if they feel it, they feel it. You know, it's just like it's out of my hands now. It's out of my control. I've done what I could. And now you guys have it. So,
well, I'm gonna listen to the album in full. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get the chance to listen to full, but I listened to 4 or 5 records, and every fucking record was hot. So I'm co-signing it.
Thank you.
Out now, go get that. I'm definitely gonna listen to it in the female's presence. Get the right. I got set the theme right. I got set the the candles and all that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at you.
See, I'm DJs be winning.
Yeah, you do. I see. Now, what was this community about?
I completely apologize.
What the fuck is a community? What is that? What does that even mean?
The Hip Hop Nation listening community.
Oh, it's a community, like because it's not like on radio. It's like what is it?
Oh no, we everywhere, baby.
All right. This nigga, man.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like crazy.
Keisha, thank you for coming to my show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy you're here. And he gets a level head.
Damn. Are you not happy I'm here?
I'm happy that she's here with you.
For the community, right?
Yeah, for the community. Jesus.
For the community.
All right. Keisha, thank you for coming
to thank you so much.
our show.
Exactly. Thank you. Get the album.
Yeah, the album's out. Go get that album.
Yeah.
All right. Keyshia Cole, it's DJ Sus One, the feature president, Hip Hop Nation.